Kendra from Crafty Kendra, and today I'm going to show you how to make this card, so let's get started. This card uses the Strength and Hope stamp set from Stampin' Up's new Summer Mini Catalog, and it's actually part of a really special promotion. And it's the first time that Stampin' Up's done a promotion where it's carried out through every country that they're in. And what this promotion is about is that Stampin' Up is going to donate $2 from every stamp set, and that includes the digital stamp set, to the Breast Cancer Research Foundation. So be sure to get in on that and help out. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to bring in our card base, and our card base measures 3 inches by 5.5, and we're going to have the top be the fold, sorry. And what we're going to do is we're going to bring in this little stamp from the stamp set, and we're going to stamp it in Blushing Bride onto our Blushing Bride base. What we're going to do is we're just going to stamp it centered at the bottom. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my rubbing alcohol mixture of rubbing alcohol and Frost Shimmer Paint to give it just a little bit of a sparkle. Okay, and after I've spritzed that, I'm going to set it aside to dry. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in a 2 3/4 inch by 4 1/4 inch piece of Whisper White cardstock. And I'm also going to use a vellum sheet that I've stamped all my images from the Strength and Hope stamp set on, and my Baja Breeze ink. And what we're going to do is we are going to come in and center the butterfly image towards the bottom of our piece of Whisper White. Bring our Stamp-A-Majig to the vellum. And remove the vellum. And stamp our butterfly in Baja Breeze at the bottom. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to clean off our butterfly stamp. And then we're going to come in with our So Saffron color. And we're going to stamp the butterfly again, and this time we're going to stamp it at the top, trying our best to center it evenly. And sometimes it's easier if you put just a little bit of snail on your work surface and touch your finger to it to remove some of the stickiness. So that way you don't have to worry about your paper sliding. Just going to, once again, bring our Stamp-A-Majig to the vellum, remove the vellum, ink up our stamp straight down and straight up. Do it one more time. There we go. Clean off our stamp again. And this time we're going to stamp it in Peach Parfait. And what we're going to do is we're going to take and center this butterfly in between the previous two. Okay. And now what we're going to do is take and set this Whisper White piece aside, and our card base has had enough time to dry. And down here where we stamped our little design in Blushing Bride, which is really, really faint since it's color tone on tone, we're going to bring in our Early Espresso ink pad and the Happy Mother's Day greeting from the Something to Celebrate stamp set, which was from the Occasions Mini, which is now retired. We're just going to center the Happy Mother's Day greeting at the bottom. Bring our Stamp-A-Majig to the vellum, ink up our stamp, and stamp straight down. Okay. And then what we're going to do is close up that ink pad. Now we're going to take our snail runner and that Whisper White piece that we stamped our butterflies on. We're just going to run some snail along the back. Going to center it towards the top of the front of our card base. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to bring in about a 12-inch piece of Blushing Bride poly stitched ribbon. And we're just going to tie it in a knot. And what I'm going to do just to make sure it stays where it needs to is put a little bit of snail right by where the knot meets, and then another little piece in the center on the back, just to make sure it doesn't move too much. I'm going to bring in my ribbon scissors, which are just Stampin' Up's paper snips, but I only use them for ribbon. Give it a nice clean cut. Okay. And that finishes off the card. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and be sure to take part in this great promotion that's going on to help the breast cancer awareness. And that's all I have, guys. Thanks. Guys, I totally forgot. I actually did one more thing to this. I used basic pearls, and I put a basic pearl right towards the bottom of the antennas to give a little detail to the butterflies. Alright, now I'm done. That's all I have for you guys. Thanks.